My name is Bianca Albers. I'm the chair of the European Implementation Collaborative, or the EIC. The EIC is a network for people with a passion for implementation, be it the science side or the practice side or the policy side of it. If you have that passion, the EIC is definitely a network for you. The EIC is also governed by a board of 7 people, all of whom are elected among the members of the EIC and all of whom can sit for 2 consecutive terms. The election is taking place as part of a General Assembly, and a new General Assembly for the EIC is scheduled to occur very soon. Well, firstly, there are the basics, and the basic means to attend 4 board meetings a year. But that is really the bare minimum. But a lot of additional activities take place in between board meetings. You could, for example, prepare the European implementation event, be part of that process. You may want to participate in our communications and write blog posts or write reports or participate through social media. But there could also be activities in your own country that you want to plan, facilitate, and that's where you then would try to involve the EIC in that kind of work or represent the EIC in that work. So it can be quite diverse, and it's you and your interests that are decisive for what is happening as part of that work, which also means it's important for you to have some ideas in advance of what you want with the EIC if you're interested to run for election for the board. So who are we looking for as candidates for board elections? If you're working with implementation in Eastern Europe or in the Mediterranean or in a German-speaking context, we would love to hear from you, because these are examples of countries whose presence we would like to see strengthened in the future. Then there is a sector diversity. We want to see different sectors represented in our board, meaning health, social welfare, education. If you're working with implementation in education, let's hear from you. Again, that's a sector that requires a stronger presence in our work, we think. And then thirdly, there's also an aim of having a diversity in perspectives on our board, meaning that we want scientists to be there, practitioners or people working with implementation in a practice context, but also people working with implementation in a policy context. And if you're working with implementation in policy or practice, again, let's hear from you, because we're interested in nurturing their presence in our work compared to what we have now. So if any of this triggers your interest and you're sitting and thinking, maybe that is something for me, please send me an email. Let's find the time for a chat. I'd be happy to respond to any questions that you might have. Also be prepared for being asked to produce a little video of yourself if you decide to run for election, because we want the attendees of the General Assembly to have an opportunity to get to know you a little bit in advance of the meeting. That's pretty much it. Let's hear from you and let's talk. Thank you. Bye.